Hey everyone, welcome to my monthly opinions, the October edition, here on October 3rd, 2014. Yeah, I just did my review a little while ago, and like I said there, something basically told me to go check my mail today after I looked on Bubble King forums and several other Sonic sites, and lo and behold, the issue was there, so I read the issue, did my review, which you'll see before this. But I want to say this. I mean, like I said there, you know, I want to say there that basically, it's a, like I said, it was a very interesting story. I mean, very nice little follow-up conclusion to the control portion of this arc, and now we're heading into ambush. And apparently, we all know that everybody's going to turn out all right. There's no doubt about that. And what I've said before, and I'll say it again, I think the build-up, as much as some people may not like Ian Flynn, I have to say that in a sense Ian Flynn helped the build towards the to the Werehog transformation. And now it's going to make for a very interesting situation here because from a storyline perspective, you're going to have Eggman be like, okay, I gotta be stealthy with the Sky Patrol now, gotta find an easier way, well not an easier way, but a more stealthy, more unnoticeable way to get in there. But then on the other hand, you're gonna have him eventually after he, because come on, eventually he's gotta confront Sonic, or he's gotta notice Sonic's gonna be having this new power or something like that. So, obviously, the storylines are gonna get very interesting because basically, like I said, from the fact that from what we saw in the backup story, he's got to be more stealthy when it comes to approaching Sky Patrol. He's going to have to be more I can't even pronounce it. Strategic. Easy for me to say. When facing Sonic, because there's no doubt either he's going to be confronted by him face to face, or he's going to see video of it. And basically, it's going to be like, okay, basically the storyline's going to be like for him figuring out, okay, I've got to find a way to destroy the Sky Patrol, but now I also got to deal with the fact that my arch nemesis has this power to turn into this powerful monster beast, and pretty much with that power, I'm pretty much having that kind of power, I'm basically screwed out of any chance of conquering the world. So that's going to be very interesting storytelling. I do know that we are getting a Sonic the Fighters adaptation, which is pretty cool. Apologize for that. I had to get something to drink there. But I do know we're getting a Sonic the Fighters adaptation, which is pretty cool. And what's unique about this, and I talked about this on an audio video, is we're getting Breezy in her official comic book debut, but it's a totally new Breezy. Yeah, it's basically it's basically a character with the same name, somewhat based on her. And you can kind of see it's kind of like the same color scheme. But she's got a look that's very similar to almost a Rouge, combination of a Rouge and a Fiona. I know it sounds weird coming from me, but that's what it seems like. Now, a lot of people are, thinking maybe she's going to be the Sonic comic version of Rose from Street Fighter series. So Rose from the Street Fighter series. So we'll see what happens there. But very, very interesting. Very interesting to see exactly what role she's going to be playing in the Fighters 4-part arc of this. I can't even think of it. World crisis arc that they're going through, kind of like world saving arc that they're a part of. So, be really, really interesting to see, like I say, see what part she plays in all 4 parts of the Sonic Fighters adaptation. And then speaking of stories, of course, I talked about this as well. This is something that I think a lot of longtime fans have been waiting for. Have actually been waiting for since she was physically given a body, holographic-wise, back even when Penders was writing it. Nicole is actually going to have a Sonic Universe arc. Well, not just her, but you're going to have Sally, Tails, and Big as a part of the story arc. And it's supposed to be a 3 to 4 part deal that's going to focus on some kind of connection that a doctor, I think on Angel Island or around the sections of Angel Island or around there, some kind of connection. I think it's Angel Island or I can't think of the name right now, but basically this doctor is going to have some kind of history and connection that's going to link Nicole and Sally. It's going to link Nicole and Sally together, and why they're so close. And already fans are interpreting, could this be Ian's take on what Ben Hurst wanted to do? Or even Ken Penders wanted to do? And no one really knows, but it's a possibility. It's a possibility. However, that is big news, and a lot of fans are actually happy about this because this is something they've been wanting even in the old continuity. They've been wanting something like this. Now, what's funny about it as well is all the characters, even Sally, have had origin stories told in either the free comic book day, which was Sally's, some of the Sonic Super Specials, and some of the Sonic Super Digest. These have all been the origin stories. Yeah. It's either been in the magazines or in the digest or whatever, but all the origin stories have been in different books. Here, Nicole's origin apparently is going to be told in 3 to 4 parts as part of Sonic Universe. And this is something that is going to make me want to resubscribe in the next month or two to Sonic Universe because I want to see exactly where they go with this. I want to see exactly what the connection is, how it's going to play out. I mean, it sounds like to me that I think Ian and his co-writer, I can't think of her name right now, but she's obviously a good one. Everybody likes her. It sounds like he and his co-writer are going to possibly take that next step in making Nicole fully flesh and blood. That's what it sounds like to me. Like maybe this is the first step in making Nicole full flesh and blood. No more, we need a power ring to come out of the computer. No. Basically, you are now full flesh. Basically, it'd be like, hey, you are now full flesh and blood. And I'm just really looking forward to see where they go with it. And like I said, this would be one of the reasons I resubscribe. I want to see where they go with with this story arc with Nicole, her connection with Sally, where Tails and Big are going to play into it. I want to see what happens here. So that's going to be really interesting, and I know a lot of other people are looking forward to it, as well. Again. Speaking of comics, we do know in the next month or so, Sonic Boom will be hitting the airwaves on Cartoon Network. The game will be coming out on both 3DS and the Wii U. And we also know that the comic is coming very soon. In fact, I think it's coming this month or next month. It's got 3 different variant covers for the first issue that you can connect together, and there'll be like one big freaking picture. That's pretty cool. And yeah, it's just something to really, really look forward to in the near future. Really look forward to. And like I said, I think honestly, the Sonic Boom, the cartoon, and I think even the comic, I think it's going to be more toony, more cartoonish, if you will, more. I mean, heck, they call it Sonic Toon in Japan. So I'm thinking that's what they're trying to aim for. And like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if maybe in the comic or even in the cartoon, we have what is known as the lustful milk gag happen to either Amy or Percy. That's her name. That's the new female Hedgehog's name. Percy. I wouldn't be surprised if it happens to one of them. I would not be. And I still look at the back of the cover of 266 here, which has the Sonic Boom advertisement, and it still looks like to me that they added a little bit of eyeshadow or something to Amy. Maybe it's just the coloring. But yeah, it's really, Sonic Boom's really something to look forward to and possibly see where they go with it. As far as the games go, we do know that today, October 3rd, Smash Brothers is out on the 3DS. I'm pretty sure my nephew got it. I'm pretty sure my 11-year-old nephew probably got it. Which means I'll be next in line to get the 3DS and the game probably in the next week or two. Maybe. But I will obtain that game, and I'm also going to get it for the Wii U. But we do know that's out. We do know Sonic is a playable character, possibly right off the bat. So that's good to hear. That's good to know. It's good to hear and know. And we do know next month, Sonic Boom, the video game, like I mentioned, will be coming to 3DS and Wii U. Both games look very impressive from the trailers. The 3DS one is more like a Rescue Amy game. But it also looks like that, just by what you see in the trailer, it looks like not only do you got to rescue Amy in this game, but you also probably have to fight her. Because she might be under mind control and you may have to fight her. Sonic Boom, the Wii U game, the Wii U version, I'm definitely looking forward to that and see how you can play that game, how that game's played. But I'm looking forward to it. I definitely like the dynamics there. And I guess with the games and the comics, there's going to be a tie-in between both of them. Like the stories are going to continue from one portion of the game into the. It's almost like one issue of the comics going to be taking place inside one of the, like in between one of the games, and then it continues on in the game, and then so on and so forth. Not really sure how that works, but we'll see. But overall, definitely looking forward to it. And that's all I can really say. The Sonic Super Special magazines look really good. We're going to get a sneak peek, basically more information on Sonic Boom. Get some reprinted, stories from the past. Again, like we usually do, so that'd be nice. We are getting another Sonic Selects book, and this one is going to be the Sonic Origins. Yeah, Sonic Origins, with the exception of Nicole. All the other characters' origin stories will be in the book, apparently. I'm not really sure yet. So that's what's happening there. Knuckles, his story arc is wrapping up within this next month. Next month it's wrapping up. So we'll see what happens. But overall, it looks like 2014 is going to go out with a bang for the Sonic franchise, and we'll just have to see what 2015 has to offer. But it looks like from a comic book standpoint, it's going to start out good, and it's going to end good. I mean, when you think about it, Universe is going to end the year with the start of a good series. The main comic's going to end the year possibly with Eggman being confronted finally by the Werehog version of Sonic and probably getting his butt kicked. And then that's going to lead us into the start of the Sonic Fighters deal. And from what I could tell, my subscription will be around just in time for all of that. Yeah, be around just in time for all of that. Because if I'm at $266 now and my subscription ends at $271, I think I'll be around for most of that. It'll be around for most of that. But overall, looks like 2015 is going to start out to be a very, very good year. And I can only imagine what they have in store as far as the main comic goes and the Universe comic goes. Like I said, I'm either thinking that around next year, because that's when 275 is going to be, that's when this whole story arc is going to end, or this whole Doc Gaia world-saving story arc is going to end, or it's going to continue on for another 25 issues. Just saying. But again, looking forward to next year, and that's all I'm going to say for now. And comment down below, let me know what you guys think, and I will talk to y'all later. God bless, take care, and thank you for listening to the October 2013 edition of my monthly opinions on the Sonic the Hedgehog comic book and franchise.